My experience about possessed by anger. Now, 4 weeks ago, I had a discussion with my parents about dogs, or better, that I want to bring home little puppies or one puppy. We talked about one puppy, and my parents said to me, no, that's not possible. They want no dogs, and therefore I haven't to bring dogs at home. And on this stage I got very angry because we have a big place here where can live dogs very nice with a big ground and with also the money to give the dog food. And on the other side, I said to my parents, and it should not be their problems because I have the dogs and I will take care about the dogs. So I got angry, and every time when we talked about this, I had this little time loop again, and I tried to stop myself, but it wasn't so easy for me in this moment because I couldn't understand this stand from my parents. And also I got angry because they tried to be an authoritative person about me. And this I found I had problems. I had always problems with this. If somebody tried to be or to make a power play over me, then I got crazy. Not really crazy, but I found it unacceptable, and therefore I said, no, stop it. But I said not to myself, I have to stop. Because in the beginning I was thinking I'm on the right side, but definitely not. Because I wasn't standing within self-responsibility in this moment. So this anger, or I become this anger in this moment. So I realized this, and after or 2 weeks later, I drive to this farmer. I called him before, but I told nothing to my parents. I drive to this farmer and watch the little puppies what he had. And first I took one, a black one, and then I was also thinking at home, maybe I should take two, because then they are not so alone in his another word in his race. So I took a second one too, a blonde one. Two guys. I don't know why guys. So then I come back at home and my mother walked into my room. She got one step into my room and I saw her face. I was smiling about the cute puppies who were lying in the bed. And she's coming in the room. She got an bad face and she went back and closed the door. She said nothing to me. And then my dad was the same. I walked after a while into the kitchen with the puppies because they needed a shower, because the car driving, they felt sick, not really sick. They puck. While the car drive. And so they needed a shower, and first I went into the kitchen to my father and look, the puppies, and within the same he got a bad face and, are you silly, you're so stupid. And then he realized I have two puppies and not one, and my mother's the only one. And he was shouting with me, and in this moment I was quite fine because I have now the puppies, everything is okay. And after 2 days my parents was okay with this point, but I felt also in me the communication between me and my parents was different. Because of this point, I had always the feeling of anger, and now I realized, because I have defined myself as anger, because I had one time this feeling, and the time loop is running around in my head with, I'm angry, I feel anger. And within this definition, I keep the anger inside me.